Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be working on getting the Charger front fenders as well as the sides of the body 100% ready for paint.
Do whatever you want, I'll settle for nothing, as long as we can keep the fire. I'll do whatever you do, follow you anywhere, if our chances are getting brighter. But I want you to know, I can't help but fight this feeling. I want you to try, imagine living without it, so let's go. We're fighting for you, know I'll be standing right next to you.
All of this stuff that I sealed a couple days ago, as well as a side skirt, so I'll get that painted today as well. Now that the primer has dried overnight, what I'm going to do is I brought my long block and my short block and some 320 grit sandpaper. I'm going to 320 both fenders, then pull the fenders off, push the car out, seal the fenders, and then we'll get to painting all of the other stuff. So then tomorrow, I should be able to paint the fenders, which will be really nice. Both fenders sanded in 320 grit. Everything is now set up in the paint booth, have the remaining side skirt and the remaining 4 flares. So once all of this stuff is painted, I'll pretty much have everything except for the front and the rear bumper for the wide body stuff painted and in the basement. So let's get to work and get all of this stuff sealed first, based, and then cleared. Just finished painting the remaining side skirt and the flares. So now everything is nice and painted, cleared. I have all, this is the last of the wide body stuff other than the front and the rear bumper. But I love this color. I love how the Sherwin-Williams base and the clear sprays, their sealer's great. I just love their product. I've never really had any issues with it. And the color is just so nice. So this time, instead of spraying 2 coats of clear, wet sanding it, and then spraying another 2 coats of clear, what I did was I just sprayed 4 coats of clear, put that down, and it looks so deep. I mean, look at that color. Man, I can't wait to see this on the car. Pretty excited. Both front fenders are now sealed for the Charger and ready for base coat. So I need to pull the masking tape off and then we could apply some base, apply some clear, but I'm really happy how these are coming out. They're just so nice and smooth. All that extra body work just really paid off. On the front ends, on both of them, they had a little dip in the center. Took care of that. Now we should be good to go. So let's get some color on these things and it'll be one less thing that I have to paint, and I'm really excited to see these in color. Got back to the shop. The parts are now dry. I pulled them out of the booth. The front crash bar and the radiator support are painted, and I was having second thoughts about the color because the flares were just so small. It really didn't give the color justice, so it didn't really show the flop. But now that the fenders are painted and I could see the color in the flop, this is the nicest. I really love this blue. This color is just amazing. It just has it's just so dark, but it could also be so light at the same time. So I'm really pleased with how the fenders came out. It was a lot of work. Man, look at that. Look at that. So it was a lot of work to get them. I mean, it wasn't too much work, but there was some work to get the fenders and the door seams all where they needed to be on the passenger side. Like I said in previous videos, the Chargers and pretty much the Challengers, I think all of Dodge's stuff, the gaps side to side are not the same. So I did quite a bit of work to adjust those gaps. So I can't wait to see the car back together. I can't wait to see the body. But I'm gonna end the video here. Just really happy that the fenders are now painted. It's one less thing to paint. So I have all the wide body stuff except for the front and rear bumpers painted. The fenders are now painted. The crash support, like I showed you, and the radiator support are painted. So really, I'm just kind of busting stuff out as I can. So In the next video, I'm gonna pull this mold off. As you can see, I made some supports out of carbon fiber for the roof. And the reason I did that was because it had a little bit of flex, but with those supports, it doesn't flex anymore. So I was gonna make some out of wood. The wood's back there, and then I didn't wanna have to go steam it, but we'll get into all of that in the next video. I'm gonna get this mold in the next video polished, get the part made. I really can't wait to see the carbon fiber roof. I can't wait to compare the carbon fiber roof, the blue, to this blue on the fenders. It's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be somewhat similar, so that'll be a plus. I guess I'll just have to compare them in the sun, but gonna end the video here. If you like these videos, make sure to click the subscribe button, throw a thumbs up, throw a comment below. As always, see you guys next time.